trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, "Mr. Buffett, you have lost $10 million today." Do you know what he said? He said, "I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold." Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset, and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly.
What is a PALM account in Forex? A PALM simply means percent allocation money management. Account is a smart and hands-free way to earn from Forex trading without trading by yourself. Here's how it works. A professional trader, the manager, opens a PALM account with a Forex broker and starts trading with their own money. Investors like you open your trading account with the same broker that the manager used, fund it and link your funded account to the manager account without handing over your hard-earned money to the manager directly. The manager trades with their money and the system automatically copies those same trades to your investment. When the manager makes a profit, you also earn a profit, minus a small agreed fee, usually around 30%, paid to the manager. Note that the manager does not have direct access to the investor's money. The manager trades using their own funds, while the exchange bot repeats the same transactions for the investor's funds. Example, the manager invests $300, and you invest $200 equals $500 total. After successful trading, the account grows by 200% to $1,500. You now have $600. The manager gets a 30% fee from your $400 profit equals $120. Your final gain, $480. The manager earned $1,020. It's that simple. You keep control of your funds, and you earn based on the manager's skills. At Forex Algotech, we are your #1 trusted PALM account manager. We strongly believe in results, as you can see on our screen over the last 1 year. Join our PALM partnership community today for free and start earning from the financial world. Get back to whoever shared this video with you, and get started today with us. Thank you for watching.
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another weekend live section that we normally do on Friday. Please, can you let me know if you are hearing me so that I know that we are on the same page?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank
We
you
can
very
hear
much.
you.
Thank you very much. So tonight we have two things to touch, and I don't want to spend too much time tonight. Last Friday we spent 2 hours. I want to stop that. That 2 hours is too much, but at the same time, I don't know what to do to stop the class last Friday. The reason why I don't want our class to be exceeding 1 hour is because there are many people, many of our members in Canada, in US, Australia, that by now they are sleeping. So when they want to watch that video that we recorded for them, it's too long and it became boring to them. So a few of them complained to me last year. That's why I want to stick to 1 hour. At least 1 hour, 50 minutes or 1 hour, 30 minutes at max, so that we consider them, because it's not their fault that they couldn't attend. You can imagine, there's a lady from India, I think it's 12 midnight now. Sometimes last week, she told me that she slept 3 a.m. because we are not in the African region alone. So that's why I don't want my classes to be exceeding 1 hour. So tonight, I'll rush some things, just touch some things, and those things that I need to talk about strictly, I'm going to talk about them strictly. So let's start. The first thing I need to do is to go to our, what do we call it? Multi-time frame support and demand, because I got a lot of headache from that indicator, because I don't know why many of us don't understand how to use this indicator, and most of us didn't complain in the old version, but we are complaining on this one. We are not complaining anyway, but people are still misinterpreting a lot of things. So the first thing we need to talk about now is how to use multi-time frame price hunter to analyze price properly. And you can see I put what? Repeat, because this is what I've done in the class. So I'm going to pull up one account to explain again tonight. I don't know which account I should put up. Let me put up this one. Okay. So I'm going to share another screen with us, and where I'm going to explain in detail how you are going to understand this. Guys, I know that we have two types of people in the house. We have beginners, we have professionals who have been on this platform for over a year. Please, irrespective of which group do you belong to, just calmly listen. And I like when you are attending my class, have a pen and a paper. So during the class, whatever question you want to ask, just jot it down. So when it comes to the question and answering section, you don't forget. Answering question in the class is very, very important to me, because the more you ask questions, the more you know. The more you keep quiet in the class, the more you misbehave. So let me change my view to what I think we need to do. And if you are, this is not a beginner class. If your mic is not off, I'm going to yank you out if I hear anything from mic. Only Fadi Ademola, I'm going to take you out of my class, because I'm here, you are disturbing my class now. I will take you out of my class straight away. If your background is making noise, mute your mic, period. This is what we have been saying for a very long time. It's not a new thing. There are many people in this class. You can't just be using your own time to be disturbing others. Okay. So now, tell me if you see my screen.
Yes,
Please.
sir.
All right. I'm not going
Yes,
to
you can see it.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about installation. If you want to see how to install it, please go online. I just want to talk about how to use it to analyze market properly. The first thing I need to do here, I want to make this thing to go inside sometimes, is that I will press F11 on my keyboard. F11, when you press F11 on your keyboard, you see, because you need to start knowing how to use your trading platform more than buy and sell. Buy and sell is only thing some people knows. You have to know all these shortcuts. F11, when I press it, it will make my screen to become bold. Okay? And you can see that the screen is bold. Even though I'm using laptop screen, it's very little. I can make it more bolder. Now, the first thing is, let me come to my settings and explain from the settings, okay? Now, when I right click on my dash or on anywhere on my trading platform, I come to indicator list. Then this is my price multi-time frame. I come to the edit. It's going to show me this. This one is a little bit different from what you are using because you can see that this one is not protected. It's only for me. You can see that there's no token, whatever. Don't care about that. That token, whatever, is for other people using it, not for me, okay? I said the first time frame should be 1 hour. And the reason why I said the first time frame should be 1 hour is because on that 1 hour is what I want to monitor. Okay? And that 1 hour is what is going to print the color on my screen, the bar. Another way you can do it, instead of putting 1 hour, you can still do current time frame. What is the difference between the two? When you choose current time frame, that means you can switch from 1 hour to 30 minutes, and the indicator will still program the zone for you. So like it is now, if I move to 30 minutes, my 30 minutes will be the current time frame. My second time frame will be 4 hours. My last time frame will be daily. That makes it 3 time frame. But I normally use 1 hour because I don't move around. There's no reason for me to be moving around the time frame. I just mentioned that, okay? So what are we saying here? We said second time frame, which is TF2, is 4 hours. And TF2 color is yellow. You can change it. You can come here and change it to whatever color you want to change it to. But in my own situation, I use yellow. Then TF3 is daily. Then I come to color, TF3, I put it white. You can change the color to whatever thing you want to change it to also. Now, guys, this is not confusing. Before, our price hunter is 1 time frame. And that 1 time frame is giving us more headache because sometimes we need to check higher time frame again manually. So it's consuming our energy. That's why I reprogram this version that the software will be able to monitor time frame 1, time frame 2, time frame 3. And it will monitor it in automatic level, so that not you that will be moving up and down. Now, this is only thing you need to change here. You need to understand here in the settings. And when you come to alerts, I on all the alerts so that if you are the one that you want to be getting alert on your mobile phone, the alert come to your mobile phone and you will see maybe you are going to buy or you are going to sell, okay? So we on it. So that is the only thing you change on that price hunter, multi-time frame. Now, this is where the problem is. When you are using demand and supply, I've said this in this class several times. When you are using demand and supply, you have to just understand what is the basic, what is the principle of demand and supply? Because if you don't know the principle, you won't know how to do some pending order anytime you are what? Anytime you are edge. And you know that we are edge trader. So this is only thing I will explain tonight is how to analyze the market. I want you to understand this, though we have in the we have automated version that I'm going to load on our dashboard by before the market open. But you have to understand this. We cannot make everything to become robotic for you, and you don't understand how things works. You need to understand how things works. Because if everything is automated, and the day you don't see automation with software, how are you going to continue with your business if you don't understand the basic things? So that is what we're going to talk about, and we're going to be fast about it, okay? So the first thing I need to do now is I want to grab this screen that we are seeing. I'll bring it to the whiteboard. I'll bring it to our whiteboard, and from there, don't let me grab it like this. I'm coming. And from there, we're going to study the principle of demand and supply. So when we talk about the principle of demand and supply, and we're going to move from there to back to the screen, live account, and start checking some few things. So this is a live account that I'm using here. It's not a demo. And you even know that I don't use demo. If you have been in my class for over a year, you know I don't use demo account. So now let me bring this to the board. Then we start talking about it. And we don't want to waste too much time on this anyway. So let me quickly arrange my board, and I will now tell us to start studying it, okay? Okay, I want it to be big. All right, I'm going to change my screen to this whiteboard now so that we can talk about the whiteboard. Okay? Now, can you tell me if you see my whiteboard? Please. Did you see my whiteboard, guys? Anybody?
No, it's behind the charts. The whiteboard is behind the charts. We can't see it.
Whiteboard behind the chart.
Yes.
No, there's nothing like that. I'm seeing my whiteboard. You can see it. Any other person apart from Esther? Any other person? We are 24 people, 28 people in the house.
The whiteboard is not visible.
Your whiteboard is behind the charts.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm sorry.
The chart is on top.
Maybe I'm the one that's
on top.
I'm the one confusing people. Let me just do this. Did you see my whiteboard now?
Yes.
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 This chart is an image. This is an image on the whiteboard. That's what I want to discuss. So I'm the one doing the mistakes because what you are seeing is my whiteboard, but I put a chart image on it. Okay? Are we clear now? Are we clear now?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, there's a principle govern trading zone. Do you like the reason why I like trading of the zone? Is because that is what big companies, institution traders, banks, this is what they are using. They don't use all those nonsense that brokers are teaching us. I've been privileged to meet a lot of fund managers, and I know the way they think. They don't think like the way broker teach us to think. So that is why you see that I keep on developing the zone trading system for us. The first thing is there are two rules that govern this strategy. Two rules. Rule number one. Can somebody tell me rules that govern your supply and demand? If you are beyond, because I normally say it every time whenever we are analyzing market. What are the rules governing the demand and supply zone? Anybody?
Do not sell into a demand zone.
Yeah.
And do not buy into a supply zone. Those are the two laws.
Oh, some people are just funny. You cannot even imagine what primary school teacher passed through. If adults can be behaving like this every time. Okay, Mr. Okorafor, you are saying something, please.
The rule says do not buy into a demand zone and do not sell into a supply zone. That's the rules.
No. You've interchanged it.
The opposite instead. You sell in supply zone and you buy in demand zone.
Okay. Esther, you said we sell in supply zone and we buy on demand zone. Is good. You're correct. But I want you to put it in another way. What you said is correct, but I want you to put it in another way. Can somebody help us?
Can I try?
You can try. Anybody can try.
Do not sell into a demand zone and do not buy into a supply zone.
God will bless him. That one is perfect.
That was exactly what I said.
Who said that?
No,
Mr. Okorafor.
No, I said do not buy into. Okay, just let me not disturb the class. I was wrong. No problem.
You change it. You turn it upside down. I'm not the only one that noticed it. Actually, what is your mind is not what you spoke out. Let me put it that way.
Sorry, I guess the word into was the confusing word there.
Who is talking? Please raise up your hand.
Adeboyejo is talking.
Adeboyejo, what did you say?
I said the issue with Mr. Okorafor is he used the word into.
Okay.
I think the word into.
Guys.
Yes, that is contradiction.
Yes. So what happened is anytime you see demand zone, all this green are demand because they are on the floor. All this red are supply because they are on the roof. Never ever buy into demand, into supply zone, and never ever sell into demand zone. Don't buy into supply zone and don't sell into demand zone. Once you understand these two principles, to analyze market will be so very easy for you. Actually,
power on, Bluetooth mode.
Actually, this is a semi-auto. We have been using semi-auto software for the past 3 weeks or 1 month. Starting from next week, by God's grace, we start using full auto also on our accounts. But that doesn't mean you should not understand this, because no matter how smart you are, your account will edge at a point in time. And when your account edge at a point in time, what we are talking about now, you need the knowledge to be able to analyze your trade properly. Don't buy into supply zone and never sell into demand zone. What are we saying about that? If you come and see where I'm going to circle now, I'm circling this now. Did you see where I circle?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to cancel. I want to erase what we did before, so that everybody.
Okay.
Okay. I'm coming, guys. Some people don't deserve to be in this class at all. Let me remove this first person. Thank you. You join us next time. If you can't discipline yourself, don't come to my class. No amount of money you pay, it doesn't matter to me. When you lack discipline, you lack discipline. Join us in another class. So please guys, the first place I circle, can you tell me if you see it, please?
Yes, sir.
Good. What can you tell me happens to price here? This place is what can we call this zone?
Demand zone.
And what did you see when price was selling? What did you see the price done on this demand?
It went back up.
It pulled back. That is why we said, whenever you are trading zone, don't sell into demand zone. Don't sell. Because when market is already is coming down, you have to sell at the top, at the supply. You look for opportunity to sell at the supply. When it comes to demand, is going to, most times, higher probability of the time, is going to shoot back. And if you come and imagine somebody coming to sell, imagine somebody coming to sell around this level. And by the time you see here...
Sorry to stop you, sir. I can't see the screen.
Maybe you are the only one. Maybe you are the only one. Is anybody cannot see the screen?
You can see your screen, sir.
Good. Uchenna, please, you can go out and coming back to the class.
Maybe she needs to enlarge her screen. That's just the problem.
Okay. So that is why we said don't sell into demand, because demand in most cases is for that zone is for pushing the price back. And let me see another example I can give about the supply zone. Let's look at where a circle here. Can somebody see where a circle here?
Yes, sir.
Now, price is going up, and see, when he entered the zone, the supply zone, what did you see? It started pulling back. Anytime it touched the supply zone, it pushed back. And you can see how many times it touches it, and it keep on coming down. Even at this level, it touches it, it comes up. So it must be at the back of our mind that when price get to supply, we have to look for opportunity to sell, not to buy. And when price come to the demand, we have to be looking for opportunity to buy, not to sell. Don't sell into demand zone. Don't buy into supply zone. I've taught this class, this one several times before this time, but I still see that people struggle with it. That's why I'm repeating it. And now, we have to now look at what we did different about this version of our software. I want to just raise it up a bit. Okay. We set 3 time frame we are using. The software monitor 3 time frame for you. Like what I showed us when we started, it monitor 1 hour, it monitor 4 hours, and it monitor daily. Because I'm a day trader. I want most of my trades to close during the day within 24 hours. But sometimes you don't have control about the market. Sometimes your day trade might turn to swing. And sometimes your scalp trade may turn to day. You don't have control about it, but the majority of your trade must close within 24 hours if you are a day trader like myself. Now, if you look at it very well, I'm going to talk about the supply zone, the demand zone now, then we'll go to the supply zone. If you look at somewhere here, if you look at where I circle small, you see that that is a white line, okay? It's a white line, and here is a white line, okay? Now, if you look at, I want to circle another one. If you see where I circle here, is a yellow line. But if you look at here, is white and yellow, they sleep on each other here, okay? Now, if you remember when I show you the settings of my supply and demand zone, the settings. Which of these color belongs to 4 hours? Anybody?
Yellow, sir.
Yes.
Yellow.
Good. Which of this color belongs to daily?
White.
White. Thank you. Now, the solid bar that we are seeing, the solid bar, which is not a dotted line, which time frame does it belong to?
1 hour.
Good. Let me cancel this. Let me start. Let me show something. Because some people don't get this faster. This yellow solid, this solid green is our 1 hour H1. This place, the white and yellow, they overlap. That's why you don't see it. But if you look at here, it's a yellow line. And if you look at here, it's a white line. That means this yellow line is H4. And this white line is daily. So all three of them, they come together and we call that one nested. Nested zone. They are nested zone because T1, T2, T3, they agree. And we believe that this zone is going to be very powerful. This nested zone, they're going to be very, very powerful. And what did you see price did? When price touched it, it bounced back. So this will give us higher probability of winning compared to those days when we are using, and then I'm going to call you, compared to those days when we are using only one time frame. That is why I reprogrammed this time frame for us. Okay? That is about supply level. So before the arrow comes out, those three zones must be nested. Now let's go to supply zone here. If you look at the supply zone, let's say if you look at this is our yellow line. The first one, let me print this green. This our daily, you can see it is a white line there. And this is our 1 hour, which is a solid bar because we are monitoring it. And you can see inside it, we see another 4 hours here, which is a solid bar. Another 4 hours is this yellow and this yellow. We saw another 4 hours, this yellow and this yellow, but there's no solid bar inside it. Not everything will have the solid bar, but we have some solid bar inside this daily and 4 hours. And you can see our daily bar, our 4 hours bar, 4 hours zone started from here. Our daily zone started from here. If you look at that color very well, and the daily goes up like this, the 4 hours now goes up and pick this. But because daily is very powerful, you can see this is the daily I'm ruling, and the 4 hours is at the bottom. What matters most is that all of them nested, all these nested. And this is telling us that this zone will be very, very strong. And what happened here? You can see signal comes out, our market started dropping. So this is how the multi-time frame works. And if you use the multi-time frame properly, it's going to give you higher probability trading. Higher probability trading. This is what I want us to know here before I move to the next phase. And then you raise up your hand. Please. Talk to me.
Yes, at the demand zone at the green.
Yeah.
Towards the right.
Yes.
Where the market bounced off the nested time frames.
Yes, yeah.
I noticed there is no arrow. And I noticed that sometimes on other charts also I noticed that.
Yes.
It's a nested time frame, but there is no arrow.
Yes. I'm going to thank you for your observation. The question you asked is a technical question, and I'm going to explain to you why there's no arrow. and I'll show you the one that has arrow and the one that doesn't have arrow. You remember that everything cannot be 100% perfect. It's a coding. There'll be glitches.
Yes.
But the glitches must be as little as possible. Okay. Now, the reason why there's no signal here is because this candle that give us inverted hammer supposed to come inside the zone completely. Let me do it this way. It's supposed to come inside this zone completely. You see, this candle is supposed to come inside and come out again before the signal comes. But the candle didn't come inside the zone. It just touched daily and shoot back. But if you are trading if you are trading your account edge and you are trading manually, you can apply this zone to control your manual position. But if it's a robot that want to do it, what instruction I gave is candle must get inside those zone and come out before the signal will come out. Now let me give you an example of the one that, if you look at this place, it have arrow. Did you see it, Anne? Did you see the signal?
Yes, I see that.
Good.
I see that.
Now, why this signal came out is, if you look at here, this candle, you can see that this candle, this green candle enter the zone, and it break 4 hours, it break daily and enter inside that zone completely. Then it started moving sideways and it shoot out. Immediately it shoot out and come out from all the nested. That is when the arrow comes out. But if you look at the one of the green that doesn't show us arrow, the candle didn't go inside. The candle just touched the line of the daily and shoot back. That is why the signal didn't come out. Is my explanation clear?
Okay, I understand.
Good.
Yes, yes.
Because the way
it starts inside the zone and closes outside. I understand.
Yes, but it didn't go inside the zone. It just touched daily zone, which is which is this zone, green zone. It just touched it, and it touched the line of daily. It's supposed to come inside and burst out and close out again, but it didn't do that. So it's not a perfect condition for signal to come out for trader. That is why it doesn't have signal.
Very clear.
And that's why this one has signal, because you can see that the market, the candle goes inside the zone and swing, and it bursts out, and the arrow confirmed that we should sell because the price cannot break through the zone. You have to come out and close outside the zone. Is a probability for us to sell. So that's the two reasons why some give signal and some doesn't give signal. I think I explained properly for you.
Understand fully.
Good.
Thank you.
So thank you. So now let's go to another thing we need to quickly discuss, and we have spent time on this anyway. So I just want to tell us. Let me. I need to change it to another. Let's change it to Microsoft Whiteboard screen 2. Okay, let me pick the trade the account bar. Tell me if you see the screen, the new screen I'm showing. It will look as similar like what we did on the whiteboard, but this is a real account. Okay. Did you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. All right. So now the screen is the same screen I grabbed to explain. When I press F11, you're going to see everything with the trade that is going on. And excuse me, if I show you the history of this nested for 1 week, this week started on 6th Monday. And it ends today. Okay, I click OK. You can see what the software has given me. This is a live money. It's not a joke. This is live money. In this week, it gave me $158.77. I've never, if with the old price hunter, I've never done this in a week because it doesn't, it's not too accurate like multi-time frame we are using now. So if you look at what happened on this account, I got this trade USD share since August 1st, it has edge, which I'm managing the edge. But what I did in our last class Friday, I'm going to roll over this account maybe when market close, or when market open on Monday. Why did I want to roll it over? Because it has stayed too long for me to hold. I want to reduce this float. Now, if you look at what I did this week, which is 158. 158, the account is $5,000, and I did 158 in this week. Can somebody tell me what percentage return is 158 to 5,000? Anybody? Let's say 158.
3%.
3%, okay. 158.77 multiplied by 100 will give me 158.77 divided by 5,000. That's it, and we got 3.17% in 1 week. I don't need this in 1 week. This is what I'm supposed to make in a month. So what am I going to do next week? I think I need to do this in front of everyone. I'm going to roll over part of this profit. 3%, I can roll over 1.5, or I roll over 2% of this account. I'm ready to keep 1% in a week. See, guys, let me tell you the secret of trading. Trading is a give and take. What is important to you as a trader is your capital, not profit. Profit is very important because that's why you are doing the business. But profit that is unrealistic will ruin your account. 3% per week is not a good thing that can come every time. I won't lie to every one of us. So sometimes when market bless you with such money, because it's a blessing, it's not your ability, it's not the software you are using. Because market volatility comes this week very well, and I took advantage of it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to roll over US shelf that I've kept for August, September, October. I'm going to roll it over with some of the profit of this week so that I will reduce minus $300 here. Okay. I will reduce minus $300 here. It will give me small capital to risk. And I'm going to do it in front of everyone maybe next week. I can't do it tonight because I don't prepare for it. I normally prepare for my trade. I don't just trade blindly. Okay. So that is that. And you can see that if I showed this account, I only have 3 months ago, I only have one edge for 3 months. And you can see how many trades that this indicator gave me this week. Let's see how many trades I did in 1 week. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 40 trades in a week. And it's only one that is edgy, that edge even before we launch the software. So that means this software gave me accurate entry and accurate exit. And how do you get accurate exit? I'm still going to do the calculation for us because you know me, I'm a precision trader. All the software we are using, we have to understand the precision use of it. We cannot trade blindly like other people in the market. We want to trade with precision, okay? So that is that with this account. Which account do I want to show again? I don't think I need to show many accounts. This one cover what I want to talk about tonight, that the software is very, very accurate. In 1 week, I did 40 trades. very, very funny to me. I've never done this kind of trading for a very long time. But because this indicator was so powerful and it's giving me high winning rate, though I did not trade aggressively, I didn't trade blindly. I trade by waiting for the signal to come out, and I utilize all the signal effectively. Okay. Now, the good news is I want to show us, could it be this one? No. The good news is, let me now share another account for us. That's where I'm going to talk about this. Then after this, I'm going to go to precision trading calculation so that you know, understand what you are going to be doing starting from next week if you want to adopt the new software. Let me quickly change to that screen for us. Okay, this is it. Okay, actually it's a demo account, and I'll tell you, I don't trade demo, but I need to do demo on this software to know if it's accurate, if there's a bug, or the software is working properly. That's why I'm using demo on it. I've started using it since Wednesday, and I think I'm satisfied to launch it on our dashboard by Sunday. Okay, now remember that what we show us now is previously the screen I just left is multi-time frame demand and supply. Okay, and we remember how that works. When demand and supply send us signal, LE, we buy. If you say we should buy, we buy. If you say we should sell, we sell. Then LE robot will manage it. But good news, this is what I call Edging Pro the ultimate. Why is it the ultimate? Because now, starting from next week, you can download this robot. It's a full robot. And I'm going to show you how it looks. I will show you the back end. Now, I merge the MTF multi-time frame indicator. I merge it with LE. They became one software. So starting from next week, you don't even need to look for alert on your phone. The robot plays the trade for you. The MTF press enter, set signal to the robot automatically by itself, and the robot grab the indicator and trade fully automated for you. So I've solved the problem that we need to wait for signal, and when we are not busy, we place the trade. When we are busy, we are going to lose the signal because we won't be able to place the trade. So now, if I thought trade comes midnight when you are sleeping, these two guys that are matched together, they will place that trade for you and they will manage it. So it's a full automated robot. Uchenna, raise up your hand.
So sorry to short at this time. With the AXI, if everyone is having the same signal and trading, would it affect us?
Yes. AXI have banned so many accounts. Since I started, they even get worried that I'm not sure I'm using robots. And I told them I'm using robots. Do you know what is making things different in our own case? I'll tell you how I programmed the robot. And another thing that happened is that all of us cannot have unique trades because we are not in the same vicinity. And we have what we call latency inside our VPS. We call it latency. Latency means that if let's say in a day, 3 signals comes out. If you are in London, that you have higher technology, like internet infrastructure is solid, electricity is solid. You might, out of 4 signal, somebody in UK, US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, all of you can pick all those trades. Or some of you will pick 4, some will pick 2, some will pick 3. In Africa, somebody will pick 1 or 2. So that already make it a randomized trade. All the trades will never be unique. So that is why Axie doesn't have a problem with my trades. With our program, for over a year, we have been using it on their platform.
Thank you, sir.
I think I answered your question.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Somebody
But with the ultimate,
yeah,
they all will happen at the same time, won't they?
That's
if
what
it's automatic.
That's what I explained now, that it may not happen automatically because you are in Zambia, right?
Namibia.
Your latency and South African latency cannot be the same. If I pick 2 trades in a day, you may pick one, or you may not pick any. And that also make it a randomized trade. We are not unique.
Oh.
That's number 1. Number 2, all of us close trade at different time. Let's say all of us pick 4 trades. You have $500. You are going to pick you are going to close your trade different time. I'm going to close mine. I have $5,000. So it became randomized result. And Axie will know that we are not copying each other because the 8 copy. Funded broke up 8 people that are copying themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then,
for the closing, yes. For the closing, yes, I understand. But for the opening of the trade, because the robot is opening the trade
that's
at
what
the
I'm
same
saying,
time.
Alan. I told you the latency of each one of us are different on our server.
Okay.
So the latency are different on our server, and that makes it not to become unique trade for everyone.
Understand. Okay, thank you.
And once it's not unique, they cannot give any penalty for anyone. So that is that. So this is a full-time robot. But if you are comfortable with getting the signal and place the trade, please keep on using it. Like I told someone yesterday, the old first robot that I launched last year, I'm still using it on my gold up to today. I didn't abandon it. Despite the fact that all of us moved to the new technology, I still use it because I can see that it still handle my gold the way I want my gold trade to be handled. Okay, so if you want to be receiving the alert and you place a trade manually yourself, it's still fine, it's still okay. But you see, a lot of people have called me in Canada, a lot of people have called me in London, a lot of people have called me in US that they do 4 shift, 100, you know those people living there. They can do 100 hours job in the day. Some of them carry their clothes, their shoes inside the boot of their car. Once they leave at one office, they go to another office. Some will not even come home until weekend to come and sleep. They are the ones that even tell me, can we make this thing fully automated? Because sometimes they don't have time to even click their phone to buy and sell. So this doesn't mean that you enjoy clicking buy and sell on your phone, you abandon what you are using. It's the same thing. The only thing is I just make this one fully automated. It doesn't involve you. But when it's edge, you have to find time to trim, roll over, and do price zone management. So having said this, let's see how the backend look like. Property. You can see that the first thing you saw is the same thing you see in the indicator, because I started with indicator, but when you go down, when I move down now, you will see that robot has merged with it. So I still use 1 hour, 4 hours, and daily. I still reduce this, but on the robot, we have to off all this. We have to off it because we don't need that signal anymore on our phone. We need to off it. So when I move down up to this level, you can see the ultimate robot is here. You can see that the above is our supply and demand multi-time frame. And here I merge the robot with it. So that's why the multi-time frame will send the signal to the robot and the robot will start placing the trade. So this is how we are going to be trading starting from next week. People that love fully automated trading in London, US, Canada, have done what they are crying for, because everybody have the reason for what they are looking for, and mine is to provide it. If I can, I will do it. This code you are looking at is about 5,000 lines, and I took 2 weeks to write the 5,000 lines. It's not easy for me, but I just need to be considerate to give my client what whatever they need. This signal came out now, so we don't know. So now, these modules, which is the robot side, is what I want to talk about now. So what, do anybody have question before I move to that side? Because that's what I'm going to talk about and stop my class tonight. So do you have any questions so far about this level? No question. Okay. Now, how are you going to set up this level?
Was up. Sorry.
The answer was up. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't. Okay.
Okay. All right. What I want to
Mr. I'm listening to you. I've removed that nonsense person.
All right. What I wanted to get in there is that we cannot put many assets compared to the LE that we are using now. I think we have to select what we want with the ultimate robot.
That depends on that depends on you, sir. And I'm going to tell you. See, you can still do the way you are doing before. You can still have 28 assets. But now, this is where it became tricky. Immediately, you have 2 edge of your account. Let's say Euro USD edge, Pounds USD edge. You have to disable the robot. Then you manage those edge first and put the robot back. I don't know, maybe it's clear what I said, Mr. Amen?
Yeah, that is clear.
Yeah, because now, let me show you this robot, how it's running on this account for the past 3 days. If you look at it, I put it on a lot of assets, and this is German 40. This is US 500, which is NASDAQ. This US 30. This is Bitcoin. This is gold. No, this is silver. This is gold. This is cocoa. This is cotton. This is sugar. This is coffee. This is copper, pandanium, platinum. You can see, because I tried on all the assets, including stock, commodity, and currency. And if you look at here, all this here, they are currencies. And if you look at what it picked today in auto mode, let me check what it picked today so that I don't give false information, because I don't like. Today it has picked AUD card, AUD USD. It closed at profit. Bitcoin, it picked Bitcoin 2 times. It closed at profit. Euro AUD, it picked pounds shelf. It picked NZD card, and we still have floating trades, which is cocoa. It picked cocoa 2 times. Cocoa has been picked 2 times. This pound shelf again, and this NZD card again, which are still running trades. So I just put I put everything, because I don't want a situation whereby when you are using the robot, it's going to limit you to a particular asset. You can trade anything with my system, anything. So, but if you trade full robots, you are going to be careful that whenever you have 2 edge at 2.5, you have to disable the robot completely and manage all the edge and finish all those edge, trimming them, do everything, and make sure that they are normal before you activate the robot back. But that doesn't mean that you cannot place it on many accounts. If you have like 500, 1,000, I would advise you not to trade more than 8 major currency. But you have like a 2,000 above, you can do 15, 20, or 28 currency with some exotic. So far, you know that once your 2.5 is hit twice, you have to pause the robot and manage the account the edge account, because remember that when two pairs have edge at the rate of 2.5 in case of AXI, that is 5% drawdown. So you don't want to get to 10 minus 10% drawdown on AXI. But if it's on your own account, private account, which is not a top, which is not a funded account, so be it. You can edge, 5 can edge, 6 can edge, you still keep on trading it because nobody is penalizing you because you hit minus 10%. But on AXI, you just need to be very smart with it. I don't know, maybe I answer your question, Mr. Okwe. I mean, Mr. Ime.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks so much. A good one.
Yeah. Tokwe, you raise up your hand.
Good evening, sir, and thank you for the new robot that will soon be released. I want to ask, when you say that we have to disable the robot when 2 of the assets hedge, does that mean we take the robot off the other assets that we had in mind before? Or does that mean that when the new robot hedges, it doesn't delete itself from the asset like the previous ones?
It deletes the way I didn't change anything from the beginning since you know me since last year to now. When asset edge, robot delete itself. But remember that when 2 asset edge, you are already sitting on minus 5% of your investment. Then the robot is going to delete itself from that 2 account that edge. Now, let's say on this account that I'm trading here, we have, let's count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, 26, 27, 28. I have 28 assets that I put the robot on, okay? Now, 2 as edge on Axis Select. If it's your personal account, you don't fucking care. You can still keep on trading all of them. But because actually at Axis Select, minus 10% drawdown, you are going to lose your funding. So immediately 2 asset edge, you come to auto trade. You just click on auto trade, and auto trade has off the robot all over across the board. You don't need to be removing them one by one. Just come to auto trade, click off. You see, but make sure that all the trade that are running have completed running, because immediately you off it, robot is not more working on even those ones that have not edged, but they are still running. Let those ones that are running complete their race. So in that case, once they finish, just come here and off the robot, and robot will be off all of them. Then you focus on the 2 assets you are trimming or you are rolling over. I don't know, maybe I answer your question.
Yes, you did, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good. So let's quickly now move to how to set up our precision. You know, once you understand the precision part of this trading, you are going to be different from every other person. So now, what I'm going to do now is we are going to quickly talk about how to calculate, and we are going to calculate it, and we're going to put it on the robot in front of every one of us, and you see how you are going to understand how you are going to do it on your own account, okay? So this account is a demo account, like I said, and I am testing with $5,000 on it. So let me change to whiteboard for us, because we need to do the precision calculation on the whiteboard. Okay. Good. So please, if you see my whiteboard, just let me know.
Yes, it's visible. We can see it.
All right, sir. I want to let this thing go inside. It's a crazy thing. It will just waste my time. Okay, it doesn't want to go. We'll leave it. Okay, So let me do this. Now, like I said, on this account is $5,000. I won't stop showing all this thing. This precision till everybody master it. It's $5,000. Okay. I want maximum of 10% on this account in a month. Maximum 10%. 10% is not realistic. It's not realistic every month, but it's possible. Okay. So I want to look for 10% of this capital in a month. So 10% is $500. Okay. How many days do we trade in a week? In a month, we trade 20 days. I want to divide it by 20 days. That means in a day, I must do $25. That's why it's not all that realistic. But let's work it out. I want to do $25 per day for me to make 10% a month. So now, what am I going to do with this? I want to say, okay, I have 20 something assets that I put on. Okay, but let me now say, if I have 20 something assets, let me assume that maybe I'll get 5 signal per day. That means 5 signal per day. That means 5 trades per day. So I want each trade to give me $5. So if I have 5 of them in a day, I get my $25. Not every time. I think about 3 days ago, the whole day, no signal, because market volatility was so low. And remember, we are using 3 time frame zone. So trade cannot just come in like before. Okay. So I want $5 on each asset that comes in, maximum of $5 per asset. Okay. So now I want maximum of $5 per asset. So what I'm going to do here is that, okay, what lot size will I use? Lot size. For me to get a lot size, for me to get $5, I want to do, I don't want more than 10 pips maximum. I want 10 pips maximum. So if I want 10 pips maximum, what lot size will I use to get $5? Can somebody tell me? I want maximum of 10 pips. What lot size will I use to make $5 per trade? Anybody in the class? This is, once you get this thing right, you have finished anti-select with peace. I'm telling you guys.
0.05.
Who spoke? Who's that? Name of the person?
Tokwe.
Tokwe Olinie, you are thief. I know where you get that thing. I know where you get that idea. We are going to use 0.05. You are right, Tokwe. Okay. 0.05 in 10 pips will give me $5 per trade. So I've already got one. I've got about 2 answers. I've known my lot size. I've known my pip value and pip size also. That means I'm doing 50 cents per pip. That's the meaning of what I'm doing now. 50 cents per pip. 50 cents times 10 will give me $5. That's how we get the calculation. It's so simple. When you want to do your $500, if you have $500, I'll quickly do it for you also. Now, from here, I concluded that inside my robot, I'm going to put my lot size. Please, you can write it down so that when I'm putting it inside the robot in front of us, you are going to get it clear. I'm going to use 10 pips for my profit. Let's say pips equals 10. Profit equals $5. What else we need in the robot? Emergency close, that one doesn't change. We want 0.1 cent for emergency close. Risk level, something on the martingale. We want that one to be 3. So that when the robot failed to get profit for the first time, failed to get profit for the second time, third time, robot will come and pick 1 cent and quickly reset our account for us. So now, from this calculation now, we have gotten the parameter we are going to insert inside our robot. The next thing that we didn't talk about is only emergency action, which is edge and remove. I'm going to show you. So if you write this one in the paper, follow me to the robot and let us set the robot. Let me set the robot in front of every one of you so that when you want to set your own, you know the reason why you are setting it like that. So I think people have written it down. So now let's go to the to the account, to the MT4 and put the robot. iPhone, please, I'll call you. Just let us complete this. I think this, no, this, which one? This, I've missed this thing together now. Oh, let me be sure of the account we want to. Oh, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this one? Okay, if you see my screen, let me know.
Yes, we are seeing the screen.
All
We
right.
can see it, sir.
All right. So now I'm going to pull out my robot again. The robot anyway is now a full-time robot. Then I'll go to the robot side. Lot size, I want to put 0.05 there. Lot type, I want to use my FIBO. FIBO is fine. Distance, I want to use 50 pips for my dollar cost average. Take profit, I use $5, which is what we calculated now. ID take profit, ignore that. Martingale level, we want 99, but we are not using the 99. Risk level, we want to make it 3, so that when we have 0.01 first trade, 0.01 second trade, is going to pick 0.02. Immediately pick 0.02. We are looking for 1 cent profit. Some of us are putting 4 here. The risk, I'm using 3. If robot cannot get me profit, actual profit 2 times, I don't have interest in that profit anymore. I just want to get out of that market with as little as 0.01 cent. That's what I put here as interpretation. And you can see, because it's my own money, I didn't put 2.5 here. I can even put 10% here. It's my money. It's not AXI. AXI's constraint is why we are putting 2, but I normally put 5 on this for maximum drawdown before it edge, then emergency action, edge, and stop. So that when it edge, it deleted the robot from the screen. This is how we are going to do your precision. This is how you are going to do your precision settings. Now, before we go, let me quickly do $500 precision settings also. So that it won't look as if, because I know a lot of us doesn't like math right from our school days. So people like me, math is my life. So there's nothing I can do. I love it. But let me just consider people who doesn't like math. Let me consider a lot of other people also. So now let me quickly erase this. Okay. So now let's say you have $500. How can we calculate the same precision setting for the robot? $500, let's say you want to make 10% per month. Please, guys, 10% is not realistic. So don't stress yourself with this 10% of a thing. I'm just using it as a calculation. So 10% of 500 will give me $50, okay? Now, how many days do we trade in a month? We trade for 20 days, okay? So 50 divided by 20, somebody help me?
$2.5 a day.
$2.5 per day. $2.50 per day. That's what we want. So if you look at which channel? Okay, no, I won't call you. Please don't talk. Somebody has already raised up their hand before. So just let me finish this. Then I will start calling anybody. So please let me erase this. Okay. Now we have $2.50. We must make $2.50 maximum per day. Okay? I mean minimum per day. Let's say minimum per day. But now, this is where the issue is. If you want to do this, you are going to use what lot size? The safest lot size to use on $500 is 0.01. Now, if you want to be making $2.50, that means you have to look for 25 pips in the market. This is too much. I won't lie to you. I didn't say you can't get it, but it's going to stress you more. So if I want to advise in my own little way, I want to advise anybody that have like $500 and you want to be doing up to like 10% in a month, please listen. Is it that you use, somebody have used this formula, I don't know, maybe it's in the house. I don't want to mention people's name because he shared with me, and this person started trading $100, and I think less than a month, the $100 has become $200 and something when we discussed. Which I even acknowledged when he showed me. I said, this is the best way to trade small capital. What did the person did? Is making 70 cents take profit. I think 75 cents. But let me say 70 cents take profit. When you are making 70 cents take profit, that means you are looking for how many pips? Anybody in the class? How many pips?
7 pips.
Thank you. If you are trading at 0.01 and you want to make a profit of 70 cents, you are looking for 7 pips. Now, look at 7 pips to 25 pips. This 7 pips is easy to take out of the market consistently than waiting in the market for 20. Even sometimes, all the trade I'm trading, I need 10 pips. It took me 1 week, 3 days, 2 days sometimes, just for 10 pips. So now, if you calculate 70 cents per trade, how many of it do you need to get $2.50? Can somebody help me? How many winning trade you must have in a day to get $2.50 if you are using $2.50 if you are using 70 cents take profit? You just need 3. You need 3. And that will give you $2.10. So by the time you make 3, 4 is too much because 4 will give you 70 cents, will give you like 80. Well, maybe 4. But you just use this to get a precision for your capital. This is what the person is using for $100. And you can imagine for you to trade $100 to about $210 or so. Using this, it makes sense, a lot of sense. And now, if you want to trade full auto like what we are showing now, This is because you are not the one that will place a trade. You are not the one that will close the trade. You just put it inside the robot and you face your daily job. Though edging can happen at any time, that one is inevitable, but you make life simpler for yourself and you can quickly qualify for seed, quickly qualify for incubation. And let me tell you one thing that we realized on Axie this week when me and one of our members are talking. I don't want to be mentioning names in the class. Is that the more you have, the more trade you close per day, the more your edge score will go up. We just discovered that. Because, you know, edge score will go up. And we need this edge score in Axie. So if you are trading and you are making 70 cents on $500, you just go and look at it, you see yourself that your edge score is on like 80%, 70% edge score. And whenever, by the time, if you are lucky, the market goes to like before it edge 2.5, you make 5%. Why can't you remove 2.5 from the 5%, roll over that 2.5 and close that edge off and put the robot back? You know, all this thing is what I'm talking about thinking. I can't think for people. I can only tell you how to calculate all this, how you can use the software. So let's go back to the software and see how we can program the software for $500 by this precision calculation we did. Okay? So let's quickly do that. Let me consult this. Let me check it properly. It's like, okay, it doesn't pick this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is it. Do you see? Okay. Do you see my chart again?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now for 500, we are going to put 0.01 lot size here. We want to start from 0.01, but it's going to get you up to 0.02 along the way when market is missing. We leave the FIBO, we leave the 500 point for our dollar cost average. Our take profit, 0.70 cents. Okay, where is it? Why am I clicking? Okay, here, 0.70 cents. Or you can put $1, but if you put $1, that means your profit as your pips has become 10 pips, which is maximum. Don't go, I have the calculation you want to do. Don't go beyond 10 pips. 10 pips is consistently, you can be making that 10 pips. And if you are trading Axie Select, it can increase your edge score faster. Because most of your trade will not slip. Most of your trade will close. Look at this robot today that I showed. Is it robot? Or the other one? Okay, okay, the other one. Today, I closed 40 trades. I mean, this week, I closed 40 trades in a week. If I'm trading it for edge score, my edge score is going to escalate. Okay? So that's what we want to do. But I would advise you, if you have like $500, just leave $70 and you know that you have eight major currency. Major pairs. Or maximum put $1. That means if at all, for the whole week, you don't do more than 10 trades or 5 trades at $1. That means $1 is 10 pips or 70 pips. It depends on what we have. And every other thing remains the same thing, but it is Axie. Remember, this one will be 2.5% of your capital and everything. So you see, once you calculate this, it has helped you to know when you are going to qualify for seed, when you are going to move to incubation, when you are going to, because you have already know that if this month finish with this precision, I must sit on 3% or 4%. and you know that you need 7% to move to another stage. Let's say this month you do 3%. Next month you do 3%. That is 2 months on seed, and you have done 6%. The third month, you know you are going to incubation because you just need 1% in the third month to make up your 7. So this is a precision calculation for trading. And this is what makes my robot to be more unique in the market, because it's not a robot that we are running blindly without a planning. Everything we put here is a plan. It's not blindly. It's a plan. We plan every information we input to the robot. Remember, robot starts from here. Signal is the top. Is here. The robot. This is where you are going to change. On your own case, when you come to here, you see members ID, email, and token. You won't see it on my own because I'm using the raw code. I've not even compiled it. It's raw code I'm running. So with this, you have planned. You have no time and duration that you can cross from level to level because you have done every precision. If you are using $1,000, you can use the same thing that we are calculating. If you are using $1,200, you can calculate it the way we calculate it and input it right there and make sure you follow the trade. If you want to be taking the signal and buy and sell yourself, it's still okay. If you want to make it a full automated, make sure it's still okay. Make sure you put precision numbers, the way you calculate your capital, the way you calculate your target, put it inside. But I'll say it again. Let your take profit be between 7 to 10 pips, maximum 10 pips. You are going to be successful faster because your edge score will go faster up. So this is what I have for us tonight. And let's move to anybody who want to ask question. Let me change this one back to what I'm using to trade the account. And this one should be $5. Every other thing remain the same. I think so, yeah. So any other person, anybody that want to ask question, just raise up your hand. Let's quickly do that. And we close. We have spent 1 hour 30 minutes. I don't want to read 2 hours today. Anybody? iPhone, you raised up your hand last time. I hope you are not annoyed that I didn't call you in time. Talk by, okay.
Thank you for today's class, sir. You advised that we shouldn't sell into demand zone. How many pips away should we be selling off from our supply zone towards our demand zone?
I can't think for you. Think about that many pips. The vital information we need to give you, don't sell to demand. Don't sell into demand. Don't buy into supply. If you want to take 1 pip to supply before you stop your trade or 5 pips, that one is your own discretion. Nobody can tell you take 5, take 2, take 3. Just know the rule. Don't buy into the supply. Don't sell into the demand. Thinking is very powerful. Nobody can help you to think. You have to just be constructive thinker by yourself. That's what I'll tell you. If you are trading manually, don't buy the support. You can be doing that, or when you are trading edging. But if it's a robot that is doing everything for you, robot knows that it will not violate that rule. It's been programmed not to violate that rule. So there's no problem about that. Any other question from anyone? Mr. Kim, do you want to say something? You open your mic. Any other person? Any other person ask question? Question help people to understand things in the class and when you are alone. Edao 7.
Good evening, sir.
Evening.
So please, can you expatiate more on people with like you said, like the 500?
I won't expatiate. What do you want me to expatiate on that, sir?
When it comes to that is trading with the 8 currencies, and 2 goes into edge. That's where my question is, sir. Like 2 goes into edge.
What is your risk, the drawdown risk in your robot? How much percentage?
2.5.
When to 2.5 edge, what is that percentage?
That's 5%.
That's what I said. When you have 5% or your capital already edge, pause the robots from the other one, start managing your edge. I've said it.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Whoever, anybody, again, please ask question. Ask question. It will help you stabilize your thinking. It helps you have courage. It help you have confidence in yourself. Ask question. If there's no question, then I think the class is going to be ended right away. And the video, I'm going to make sure that by Sunday is up for people who want to watch it again. Please, the precision calculation is very important. Either you are collecting the signal, you are trading it yourself, or you want the full automation robot to be trading everything and you face your job. Please, precision settings is most important thing. I sit down, I think very well to be able to get to that level of calculation of your capital for you, to predict what you want to do at the end of the month, and to know the worst thing that can happen to your account within the month. Once you have true edge, which is of minus 5% drawdown, everything is on hold. You just try to trim and manage the account. So from next week now, we start trimming the account. I think I'll be patient to trim, to roll over again in front of everybody next week. I'll hold the account to roll over in front of everybody next week. And then Taylor?
Yes, just one quick question.
No problem.
I have seen a chart where the arrow came out not at the zone, but in the middle, somewhere in the middle.
It's not
Why
possible.
would that be?
It's not possible, because the reason why it's not possible, I'll tell you, there's a glitch. Robot cannot be 100% perfect, but arrow will never come in the middle. When it comes in the middle, I can tell you what happened, which I can quickly draw it for you. But it's only you don't observe it properly. That's why you don't know. Let me quickly draw what happened, what might happen for you, because when you say something, I can figure it out faster. So this is my whiteboard. Let me quickly show you what might happen, that I know might happen for you to think is middle. It's not middle. For example, let's say this is, I think it's better use supply zone. This is a supply zone for 1 hour. For 1 hour, let's just say this is a supply zone. And for our 1 hour, our 4 hours, maybe our 4 hours comes like, let me see, maybe our 4 hours come like this. Something like this. And if you can see that chart, go and watch it properly. You might likely see what I'm saying. But unfortunately, I won't be able, this is a white background, so I won't be able to write white on white, okay? So, and our daily now is inside 4 hours nested like this, and goes up like this, come like this, and goes up like this. Now, there's a trade, there's a candle that is coming from top. Let me do this. Let me see. Let me do this so that it can be ticked. And there's a candle that come to drop somewhere here. This candle don't need to go out. It just drop here. This buy candle just drop somewhere here, like middle. The signal must come out here because it has fulfilled the purpose. It has fulfilled the control. And you will think it's halfway. It's not halfway. because it's taking the robot is now taking, let me do this. The robot is taking, let me do this. I'm coming. I want to pick something unique. The robot is taking this condition to place a trade because this is highest time frame, which is daily, and it's in the middle. Your 4 hours supposed to be in the middle, but your 4 hours is here. Okay? But because the 4 hours and the daily are already nested, which come out first is not what robot want to take. Robot want to know that are they nested? Fine, but I'm targeting on the breakout on the daily zone. Because daily zone is the highest zone that is giving us confirmation. But it's now very close to 1 hour in the middle. And immediately that candle break that 1 hour, break that daily, nested like this up, but it's nested close to 1 hour. Our 4 hours nested and come, it can even come up to this level. And signal come up here. If you are not very observant, you would think that the signal come at the middle. But it doesn't come at the middle, it comes to fulfill the nested. So that's the only way I can explain to you. I'm the one that coded.
I understand.
I'm the one that coded, so I know.
I took a screenshot, so I'll go back and look at it. I understand what you're saying. Thank you.
You're welcome. So somebody dropped a message. Let's quickly look at the person that dropped a message. Talk by again. Talk by what do you want again? Game changer. Okay, thank you. Talk by, try not to be raising up. Try not to be raising your hand up more than once in my class. Write every question down. Raise up your hand. I call you. You ask me all your questions at once. I don't want go in, coming back. I don't want it anymore. I give you the chance today. Anybody that want to ask questions, that's why you must have paper and pen. Jot it down when we are doing the classes. Once I call you, you have 100 questions. Answer. Ask it once. Doctor, I'm listening to you.
Thank you, sir. I wanted to ask, if we are using the limited edition robot, and I saw in your demonstration that you took the Euro USD, and I think it was by 1 o'clock today. But there are times that, and we're looking for just 10 pips or maybe even 7 pips, right? Between 7 to 10 pips. Sometimes so like for the Aussie dollar, I got the alert by 12, but and immediately I looked at my laptop, I just saw that it already moved a very significant pip. So what would you say to people who use the limited edition to, when they realize that either the candle has moved significantly well when they got to their chart, or maybe when they get their phone, or a lot of time has passed before they saw the signal?
They ignore the signal.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
That's advantage of fully automated on semi-automated. Fully automated, anytime signal coming when you are sleeping 1 a.m., robot will pick it. But if you are the one that will place the trade, immediately the alert comes, within 1 to 2 minutes, you must have a space to place that trade for yourself. Otherwise, you have to ignore the trade. Because when the trade has already moved 10, 15 pips away from the signal, why do you want to enter it again? You want to stress yourself. Because out of that 15 pips movement, if it's your 10 pips, you've taken it. If it's your 7, you've took it. You forgot about that signal. Then when you come back after like 30 minutes, then the thing has moved about 10 pips, 15 pips. You just have to ignore it again. Another thing is, if you have time to be rechecking it and it pull back, because most of the time when the signal comes, it will pull back like 10, 15 pips again, then you can re-enter. You can take the opportunity back because it pulled back to where the signal comes out, and we anticipated that pullback is normal, it's going to drop again, then you can enter again. But when it has significantly dropped and it has gone down, you cannot enter there. You cannot, because the most juicy part of the trade that will not stress you has gone. I think I answered your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
No more question tonight, okay? And let me tell you again, anybody, I'm telling the whole class now, you can't raise up your hand more than once in the class. Once you raise up your hand, if you have 100 questions, ask that question before you drop it. Once you drop it, don't ask me again. That's number one. Number two, please, before we go, I just remember this. Mr. Ime, are you still in the house? Hello, Mr. Ime?
Yeah, I'm around.
You said something, you called my attention to something yesterday. Can you remind me, sir?
Okay. I wanted participants to show what they've
okay. I remember now. Please, guys. You see, actually, we have our own personal thing. Some people believe that when you celebrate your success, the witch from the village will start attacking you. I can't blame anyone. But please, we like celebrating ourselves. Some people, when they move from one level to another level, and we ask them that, please, let's celebrate you, let's do certificate to let people know. They say, no, I don't want, please, I don't just want anybody to even see it. But remember that you have been seeing some other people. That is why you are ignited. That is why you are focused. That's why you believe it can happen to you. But now, you can't use your own to encourage other people. I see it as a selfish way of life. When you have good results, let people celebrate you. Nobody can bewitch anyone here. Nobody can bewitch anyone. And it goes on, it's a pride. And some people that are giving up that maybe I will never know this thing, they will say, no, if this is happening almost every week, my own time will come. You are encouraging them. And at the end of the month, when you get profit sharing, share it in the group. Print the certificate. This month, they gave me $12. It cannot change your name. It cannot say bad spirit should follow you. It's just to encourage your fellow members in the group. So please, guys, we need to change our mindset of, I just want to be isolated. We want to be secretive. Secretive about what? We congratulate, all of us are family in that group. We congratulate each other. And so after some time, some people will call you. Congratulations, sister. How do you get there? Can you give me advice? Can you give me advice based on, then you tell the person, no, this is where I do it. This is where I do it, though it's risky, but if you can take it like that, you help that person to get to the level of his or her dream. Whenever anybody said, no, I don't want anybody to know. No, I feel so bad. You have been seeing some other people that is encouraging you for long, but when it comes to your own, you want to be secret. You don't want evil spirits to attack you. Nobody is attacking anyone. Please, guys, we are all family on this platform. I don't think anybody comes here on this platform to come and bewitch another person. I don't know. Because me, I don't believe in all those things. Nobody can bewitch me. I can say it openly. I don't believe in all those things. And those things come from the foundation of religion that all of us are doing here and there. Who will bewitch me for what? For what? What did I do for you? If you're not happy, go and die. I will celebrate. That is it. So that's number one. Number two, which is very important. Please, one-on-one class. You can't call me more than one time in a week. You have 4 maximum one-on-one in a month. People are not planning well things for me. Sometimes somebody called me today and he spent 2 hours with me. It's too much for me. Sometimes 5 people call me in a day, and sometimes one person will call me 3-4 times in a day. I can't, sometimes they will exhaust me that I cannot even useful to myself again. It's like you are abusing the system now. So if you want, and some people will call me 2-3 times It's a nonsense thing they are discussing with me. Sorry to say, I would not even see the reason why they call me. Maybe because they say, no, I said I can call him when he will just call me and tell story. My time is very, very important. Please, as from today, once you call me once in a week, don't try to call me again that week. Let it be another week. You can't be having same problem every week. 4 is the maximum time you can do one-on-one with me. I know a lot of people on this platform. I know all of us cannot get information on with the same speed. Don't get me wrong. So I know some people, they've never called me since they're on this platform, and they are doing greatly. But they would never miss my class. And people that normally call, they are the people that doesn't come to class. Look at us now. We are 26 in this class, in this meeting. I think we went to 30 at a point in time, and we are 90-something in the class. Those 60 people that didn't come, they are the ones that will call me 15 times in a day. Because they know, I will call him when I have a problem. I don't need to go to that class. I'm restricting it. I'm reducing my time of consultation to you 4 times in a month, maximum. Once you exhaust it, please call me another month. And I will not joke with it, please. I need my time. I need my own privacy too. I need my time to enjoy myself too. Please, I'm not insulting anyone, but I just want you to say, I give the opportunity, I give the privilege, but don't abuse it. It has become abuse towards me. So those are the 2 things we need to discuss, which is extra out of the class. Having said this, I'll say good night. Let's have happy weekend to every one of us. Until we meet again next week, Tuesday, for beginner class, I'll say good night and have a wonderful, blessed weekend to every one of us. Bye.
Bye-bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.